Hey guys, and welcome to American Truck Simulator. It has been a while since we've done anything on this, and I don't know if you will see it the weekend that I'm planning on putting up. Right now I'm recording this on the 10th. 3 more days, and hopefully Gold Rush is released. So if that's the case, you won't see that until, well, you won't see this until probably the next weekend, basically. The following weekend that I'm recording this. Because, well, Gold Rush. We're in the Peterbilt 389, the modded version from the Steam Workshop, and it's also on the SCS modding forums. It's one of my favourite trucks that I use. You may hear my voice just sound like it jumped because my chair keeps on collapsing. Yay for the chair. So it's changed up a little, this thing. It's not... some stuff's different. I don't remember the chrome on the bumper or the bull bar being so bright. Maybe game changes. The headache rack now has beacons. Hurrah. It's good to have that. So I'll sort out my chair and we will get trucking. Alrighty, hopefully we've got that sorted. So, let's hit drive. And get this beast fired up. So I may have to turn the volume up because for whatever reason the laptop seems incredibly quiet. I don't know if it's just the truck or what the deal is. So the plan is to haul a cat scraper. I think it was part of the heavy haul pack that came out for this. I'm pretty sure it was. Also the Peterbilt 389 has now got the flags. Yeah, there it is. So again 12k, and it's 40 tons. Big old beast. It really is. So I've been my normal tired self today. Where is it? Oh, it's down there. And I've just been struggling to wake up. And I slept awkwardly as well, and my neck hurts. And, one of the mornings for me, or afternoons as it is. They just can't get going. Oh, this is one of the big trailers. Oh, bigger. Right, okay, third person. Put our beacons on. So some of you that have been around for a while will remember I had beacons on the front of the truck, the strobe lights. And it would give us a real bad sort of well, as it should, a strobing effect inside the cab, but it was like a white light. It hurt and it was distracted more than anything. Well, those lights on this truck don't work anymore, so I took them off. And they were working. You could see them, but out externally you couldn't see them. So I switched them off. Took them off, and, well, put it this way, the beacons on the back end don't affect the cabining, which is fantastic. I may have to switch off the trailer hookup because this truck, although this is the shorter chassis for... Oh, I got that, wow. For doing this type of thing, that was a tricky. I'll raise it up, so here is the cat. Of course it is branded, I have got that modded. Sweet. So there we go. We are ready to rock and roll. We do have Michelin tyres, another mod. Most of the I will say this, guys, most of the mods I do run are from the mod workshop. The exceptions are I am using a map pack called Project West. This one Simulate told me about a little while back. And I'm using Jazzy Cat's trucks, cargo. Yeah, I am using a cargo pack from him. Not the standard one though. The military one, and his traffic stuff. I think I've pretty much got all of his traffic stuff barring the coaches and of course the Mexican stuff as well. We're not going to Mexico. So I'm not sure how long this trip will last. We're going 176 miles. We should be able to do it in the daytime. Luckily it's fairly early in the great scheme of things. And for those of you that don't know, I am playing with an Xbox One controller. Yes, I got my wheel. I don't have it hooked up to my laptop, I never do, purely because it really does screw the config settings when I'm plugging in the controller to go to Canada and all that sort of stuff. And the brakes, I think I need to adjust them because they seem a little sharp. And I believe I've got the traffic, the DB realistic traffic, I think. I have that one. So this truck, after the latest update for ATS, which I believe is 1.28, I think, I went to check to make sure that this had updated because I went to play the game and it crashed my game. And it was either that night and I went to check, or literally a day after it had updated this truck. So we're using it again. Do miss this whole bill. Why do I use this instead of the stock in-game one? Customization, basically. I can turn this into a heavy haul. Now I will say this, on the on-ramps in American Truck Sim and Euro can just be as bad. They expect you to stop on the on-ramps and slipways and stuff like that. I don't do that. I'll either go down and do the old trick with my hazards on, or I'll just go down the hard shoulder and get on that way. I ain't stopping. You don't do that. If you have to stop to get onto a motorway, highway, there's issues. There is most definitely issues. And we're going up quite the grade here. So we've also got the snorkels. I don't know why, I just love the look of that on these. Probably don't see that at all in America. I've never seen it. I've seen plenty of these Peterbilt 389s. It's mainly Australia. The big moose bumpers, bull bars, again, would you see down here in the States? Probably not. Up north in Canada, 100%. Any of those guys that do the main highway going from one end of Canada to the other, you bet your bottom dollar they've got moose bumpers on, just to protect their trucks, because they're probably going to hit one. So the Project West has issues. I don't think it's really been updated for this latest version of the map, and I have seen some little things like that to some really major things wrong with it, but nothing game breaking. So it's something that I'm going to keep an eye on, and hopefully it updates soon. It's my third one. I have thought about putting Coast to Coast back in, and then the Canada side of things, but I just wasn't impressed by it last time. I may dump it into my test game save, re-download it and put it into my test one, and see if the routes have changed, if they're actually detailed, got scenery in there. Because before, what it would be is it'd just be a valley and then another road in the valley, so you couldn't see much. In some of the areas I've driven, well, I've not personally driven, but I've been driven down, I know, in Canada. Yeah, they're right. It definitely ain't right. So that's why I'm not really using Coast to Coast. And I don't enjoy doing huge monstrous trips in the game. I like doing pretty much this, about 300 miles I think is my tops. I enjoy doing. And this lighting will be fantastic for a screenshot. And about there. Alright, so we'll get the screenshot. Now I think the paint was blacker, like more matte black on the other truck as well. Photo mode. Oh, see, I hate this. I knew it would have done that. Get somewhat centered in the lane. There we go. Hey, that's the command console. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Such a nice looking truck. X. Get that going. Go out a bit, and then bring our FOV in. I don't do nothing crazy to the pictures, just to just enough. I'll tell you what, that is a nice looking truck if I do say so myself. The wide tyres. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the profile on the tyres on the back, but they match the wide profile of, or the width of the front tyres on the profile. Short stock exhausts. Nothing fancy there. Looks good. If I could black out the bull bar, yeah, and everything else, like the header crack, black that out. The exhaust stacks I'd probably leave. This I'd love to black out. Get rid of the chrome completely and make that matte black. If I knew anything about modding on this game, I would totally do that. Get rid of all the chrome. I'll probably have the hood the same, accented a little. Where we got our film now? And away we go. So engine-wise, this Peterbilt's got a lot of engine updates too, since the last time. It's not updated frequently by any means, it doesn't need to be quite honest. Just major game updates. I believe it was Viper 2 or something his name was, that was doing it initially. And I believe it's been taken over by someone else, thankfully. I'm glad they have. As I must admit, the in-game one's just too limited. And any of the stock trucks in-game are limited about customization. I'll say this, SES, the people who make this game, do a fantastic job. And they're definitely developers, good developers, to be honest. They listen to the community, they're very open. But I can't help but feel ATS, they've really been held back, possibly by the companies, and I'm pretty sure that's what's done it, of the accessories they can put in there. And of course, big killer of the game right now is there's next to no trucks in their stock, and we've got 4 trucks, and really it's kind of bad considering the amount of trucks that are in the North America in general companies. I know they're going to be trying to get them on board, and it's going to take some time. I played Euro Truck Sim with no brands in the game for the longest time, and now we've got all of the major brands in the game. Hat goes off to SES, that's a feat. Mercedes being the last one, and from that endeavour they learn a lot, mainly not to rip off the truck companies, because Mercedes-Benz almost sued them, and that would have been the end of SES as we knew them, hands down I bet. And I know this from an interview that Pavel, the CEO and owner of SES Games, did with Squirrel. It was a really good interview. And to be quite honest, it was refreshing to see it. Hear full on the side of that. And of course, if Gold Rush comes out this weekend, as I'm hoping, patiently hoping, then I'll be either getting sent it via Playway or buying it. I don't care. I just want to play the game. It's a game that I've had a taster of from the demo, and yes, that's all I'll say. Yes. You know when you get that, you just know there's a game that you found that you really, really like. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing that's come out recently that's done that. Even Forza, to be quite honest. I've barely been playing Forza. Why is that? Because I'm not going to say it sucks, but it sucks. I'm so disappointed with it. I really am. The way they've done the campaign now is complete crap. It really is. It's not as fun as it used to be. So will I get another Motorsport? Honestly, I've been a fan of the franchise. I've got all of them. Pretty much all of the ones that I could get for my systems. No, I won't. Unless they change and go back to the old way of doing Motorsport, I will not buy another one. I will stick to Forza Horizon. Horizon's always a rock solid game. This, yeah. The fact you can't upgrade your car, and they've got the Holygate or Holomagate or something like that, which basically is forcing you to upgrade the car to that class, or upgrade it to what they want you to do. It's very scripted. It's very linear, I guess. It's not very free. You can't do what you want, how you want it. I can't get a VW Beetle, one of the slowest cars in the game, and fully upgrade it to an A class, an S class, whatever class it is, and race that. No. It would need to be whatever class they decide it to be. I don't like that. Now that you can do open races, which are there for the upgrades, basically. That being said, once you've done them, you've done them. I don't think you, other than the money, I don't think you get any progress. And there's something good. I don't know if this is the first time they did. I'm pretty sure Motorsport 6 didn't have it. From the little of that I played. Alright, how much further we got? Not far. This is going to be a fairly short video, guys, I think. Oh, we didn't put our beacons back on. There we go. One thing I've noticed is I'm seeing a lot more green in the game than I ever did before. I don't know if that's Project West doing that, or whether SES the last update, because I really haven't played the game since the latest update. I'm wondering if they added a bit more greenery. So I think, well, it's my #1 complaint of the game is I just find it boring to drive. Seeing desert all the darn time. I'm hoping New Mexico when that comes out. I need to get over. When New Mexico comes out, that'll bring some greenery in. Come on, you wanna let me in? No, you're not gonna have a choice now. And the J-brake does sound good on this truck engine. This is the more modern Cat engine I'm using, or the older ones. I usually go for the older ones, but decided not to this time around. Now parking this is going to be interesting. Slow and steady, Flagstaff. Wonder what sort of FPS I get in this game while I don't record, because I can tell you now, I'm rolling through this. If the FPS gauge is right from my recording software, this is abysmal. It really is. It's probably the truck with all the chrome. Oh, we've still got 31 miles, jeez. Back roads. Probably going to build inside of some sort. We get it in the lane. Greyhound. One thing I would love, and it's just something different I've been really looking to get into in this game, and that is the buses. You may be sort of shaking your head here when we say that, but I would love to get the, say for example, the Traffic Greyhound bus. Basically it's the coach. Anyone that's from North America knows what Greyhound is. They're pretty much everywhere. I'd love to get that model drivable. Not me personally, if it was out there. And do some routes like that with passengers. That'd be kind of neat. Something different. I was seriously considering finding a decent looking coach in Euro Truck Sim and doing it. But I don't have the cash in game to do it. And that profile is genuine, I don't want to cheat it. Same with this profile, it's genuine. It really is. Whoa, see what caused that? It's just bound up. Hammer down on the 180. This is where it's going to get interesting, and we're probably going to have to slow down in general. Ah, that's a nice Western Star there. That's part of the traffic pack from Jazzy Cat. I really don't understand why Jazzy Cat doesn't put his stuff on the model. on the Steam Workshop. It'd be so much easier for him when it updates and us. He is one of the top guys for traffic packs, hands down. Trailer packs, for Euro Truck Sim, I'd say he's one of. There's another one that I've tried that I kind of like. But with Jazzy Cap, he's been in Euro Truck for so long. I love the way he's got variety. His American Truck Sim stuff is pretty much non-existent, to be quite honest. He's got a trailer pack out, 2 actually, military, and normal cargo, but it's not the best. 45 mile an hour. We'll probably need some go-go juice soon. But it looks like there's a fuel station just off to our right. Coming up. We'll hit that up after dropping off this cargo, probably. Off camera, of course, once we drop this off. Depending on what mood I'm in once I get there. Whether I'll try and park it. Sometimes these can be just a right pain in the rear end. I'll just say screw it, I'll skip it. Actually, we could have gone into that one quite nicely, but it looks good. I'll do a bit of third person. Oh, the airfield's sweet. Oh, there's a plane over there too. Going down the runway. Taking off a little biplane. Oh, that's cool. Flight layer indication. Oh, just cleared that car. That's kind of cool. We're actually going to the airport. Alright, let's see where it is. Enter. I'll give it a go. I had a feeling it may be right there. So we'll go third person. What I want to do is cut right over here. And really sharp. Right next to the D10, or the D9, I forget what ones those are. First try. Reverse it a tad. There we go. Job is done. So, I will say, I hope you guys have enjoyed the 40-ton scraper from, where was it to and from? This is more for me than anything for the title. Right, the Grand Canyon. Jeez. Where is it from? Phoenix to the Grand Canyon. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, we will catch you almost later. Let's do the final thing. I always like showing this off. There we go. Until next time, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. See ya.